Sagittarius. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love reading for the first half of November. So right now we are in Scorpio season, of course, and Sagittarius season right around the corner. So let's go ahead and grab some insight here for you, Sag, and see what it is that you need to be aware of as we welcome in the first half of the month. I'll be pulling from my Heart and Soul Love Oracle deck, the Heart and Soul Whispers of Love deck by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. Towards the end of this reading, I'll go ahead and grab some angel numbers from this deck by Mystic Moon. And I do apologize that this reading is a little bit late. My schedule's been a little bit crazy lately, so I didn't get a chance to do these in time. All right, so here we go. And it is a general reading as always, guys, so please take from it what makes sense for you as always. All right, here we go. What is it that you need to know for Sagittarius? All right, so we are starting off with reasons. Let's grab a couple more. Ooh, we've got the twin. So some of you guys, this might be a twin flame connection here. Such beautiful cards. Okay, so let me go ahead and read these. We do have the reasons card coming through, and it does say, I've tried to move on. I've tried to forget. I've tried to love again. I've tried to remind myself that the reasons we had to let go of one another were good reasons. But when two hearts are destined, there are no good reasons. The distance, separation, my grief and loneliness from missing you, it's all too much. Please come back. So if you are in separation from your twin flame, or even somebody that you consider to be your soulmate, this is somebody who clearly wants you to return. But we can't ignore this card right here, the twin. You are my twin flame. You are the other half of my soul. No one else could ever come close to the type of intense spiritual connection that we are blessed to share. I'm honored that you are mine to explore this thing called life with. My life partner, my best friend, my soul spouse, my forever love. But what we do see here is that we have a separation. And it makes this card so appropriate, especially if what you're desiring, especially if what they are wanting is a reunion, but simply trusting that what's meant to be will be. Okay, certainly when it comes to your intuition and your instincts. So it does say the stars instinctively know when it's time to come into alignment. It doesn't need to be manipulated and helped in any way. It just falls into place when it's meant to, just like you and I. So if you guys really are meant to come back together, it's almost like the stars will align when and if it's time for it to do so. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some advice from tarot. I'll be pulling from my TANIELU tarot deck here. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Sagittarius for the first half of November. We do have the Ten of Wands, okay? So as a result of some issues that you guys might have faced, whatever this burden represents, you know, especially for this person that might have contributed to the separation and distance, it's almost like they have the weight of the world on their shoulders, or this heavy feeling that they've been carrying around. You know, it's like that burden that's weighing so heavily on them and stressing them out. It's overwhelming. So if they contributed to the reasons why you guys are apart, that's been very painful for them. Okay, let's go ahead and see what else. What else? We have the World card. Okay, so this for me represents endings as well as new cycles coming in. You know, when cycles complete, that for me can represent perhaps certain cycles that needed to run their course, you know, whether that's good or bad. And in this situation, we clearly are picking up off of a separation between two people. So that could be the past cycle, and this is now a new cycle coming in where the stars, as it says, will instinctively know when it's time to come back into alignment. That could represent a new cycle for you and your twin or your soulmate. Look at this. We've got the Two of Cups, true love. So the love is here, the partnership, the connection, the desire for unity, all of that is still represented through that Two of Cups. But something happened here with this Three of Swords, and it was hurtful, it was painful, it created the separation between the two of you, and it really needs a lot of healing here. And then we do have the Five of Wands, where these energies from the Three of Swords created so much conflict between the two of you, where you guys were just arguing and disagreeing and not seeing eye to eye. Bottom of the deck, though, we've got the Six of Swords, which is good because it's giving you guys the opportunity to transition away from what might have hurt this partnership, you know, to kind of move on and leave the drama behind, lay down the heaviness, move on, you know, in order to welcome in this new cycle, this new chapter that the World card wants to bring in for you and your person. All right, so let's go ahead and see, Sagittarius, what else we can figure out for you for the first half of November. All right, so here we go. Whoops. So from this deck here, what else do we need to know? Netflix and chill, let's make plans. I keep getting this one. It's so funny. So this person that might be in separation from you, there's a part of them that really wants to keep at least holding on to the hope that you guys can still make plans to at least reconnect. You know, but they could also not have the best of intentions. So you got to just be mindful of that. If it feels right in your heart, then maybe give it a second chance. But these conflicts and the Three of Swords, that represent some major challenges there. So for some of you guys, I can't help but feel that you're not interested in making plans with this person. Let's see what else. Look at this, guys. All right, so it does say we just aren't compatible anymore. Maybe at one point in time, you guys got along great, but something happened here that was very hurtful, and you guys more than likely broke up. But they are focused on some of the memories and the times that you guys have shared together. I love spending time with you. And look at this. I promise next lifetime I'll do better. So maybe there's a part of them that realizes, you know, this lifetime they blew it, that there's no going back to what happened in the past, and that it's time for them to move on. But I feel this person struggles a little bit with that, you know, that certainly is what they're hoping for. But I'm also feeling for some of you guys that the stars may not align and that you're okay with that. But there are those of you, when it comes to this person, you know, that would, of course, hope that this can ultimately work itself out. So let's go ahead and see whether or not it can. I'll be pulling from my Celestial Cosmos Tarot deck here. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Sagittarius. So we do have the Queen of Cups and perhaps Divine Feminine. Intuitively, you already know whether this is going to happen or not. Okay, let's see here. We do have the Three of Cups, so this could be a reference to a third-party situation, but it could also represent better times ahead where you have a reason to celebrate something in your life, whether that's a new beginning in love. But for some of you guys, it could also represent a reunion between two people. Okay, it really just depends on how it unfolds. You know, if they're able to actually come towards you with this Ace of Pentacles as well as the Hierophant, then maybe it's not too late to get back together and to fix this, but there is something here that clearly needs healing, and it really does need a lot of fixing. It's like a house that's been through a tornado and the foundation was just completely destroyed. So that's what happened here, I feel, with this card of the Three of Swords. I mean, this right here represents so much pain. And then if you could take a look at the Five of Wands, it's interesting that these two are holding this, this house right there, and they're fighting over it. And so it affected the home life, it affected the relationship. They could have also had commitment issues, which I feel that's the case for some of you guys. But if they can get serious about what it is that they want, and to actually keep their promises, who knows, for some of you guys, maybe in this lifetime it could still ultimately work itself out. There's so many twists and turns to life that it's just not impossible. And if they can actually come towards you with this solid offer to begin again and to come towards you as the best partner that they can possibly be, then yeah, you guys can revisit the connection and make plans for the future. And I love how we've got the Magician right here. Some of you guys could also be dealing with a Gemini or a Virgo. You could have those signs in your chart as well. This can still represent a positive outcome, but it can also represent, for those of you who aren't interested in a reunion, to manifest a new relationship, a better relationship, or to just be single and enjoy life. Okay, so that's what's coming through there. Let's go ahead and grab some numbers here for you. All right. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius. We have 1212. Isn't that interesting? Every time I see this particular card in this deck, it always reminds me of December 12th. I don't know if that's a significant date for some of you guys. I mean, it certainly falls during Sagittarius season. So 12/12 on the calendar is December 12th. And it just happens to say your guardian angels are protecting you and this connection always. And so I'm feeling that your angel guides, they are watching out for you to make sure that whoever returns or wants to come back and reconnect with you, if they just don't have the best of intentions, then your angel guides are protecting you so that you ultimately make the right choice and end up not getting hurt. We also have 1, 2, 3, 4. A forward momentum is beginning to take shape in this connection. That, of course, could for some of you represent a new love. That things could be in the beginning stages, the infant stages of a partnership, and it's starting to move forward. Or for those of you who would entertain a reunion, taking those baby steps in order to heal from what we've seen happen. This is the next card, 229. Patience is required as one twin is still struggling to gain clarity with current challenges. I believe that, considering what we've, already seen through pain and grief and separations. All right, so that makes sense for me as well. And then last card, we do have 533. A change in scenery may help to clear the mind. A short trip or vacation may be helpful. So if that's something that you're considering, that might ultimately help to clear your mind, your heart, to be able to make better decisions and to just take a breather from all of the challenges and the drama, So if that's something that you have yet to think of and to start planning for, maybe that's something you should consider for the first half, if not somewhere during the course of the holiday season. All right, guys, so I'll leave that there. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, that info is down below in the description box, as well as the action buttons at the end of this video. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time.